It is 8:45 on Monday morning and Hunter's just gone down for his first sleep of the day. And typically I like to use this nap to get myself ready for the day, which I already have, and then also get started on any chores that I want to get done, so they're kind of ticked off early in the day and I can use any subsequent naps to maybe have some time to relax. So I'm just going to fold up some clothes that were drying on the inside line the other day and hang out some wet clothes that I had put on in the washing machine earlier this morning.
Slow productivity seems like a paradoxical term. At its core, it's about doing fewer things, but doing them well. Focusing on quality over quantity, you work at a natural pace as opposed to succumbing to the pressure of constant hustle. According to Cal Newport, who has written a book on the topic, we should reject busyness, seeing overload as an obstacle to producing results that matter, not a badge of honor. Aligning with this idea of slow productivity, in today's video, I'm taking you through a couple of days of peaceful homemaking where I am being productive, getting chores done around the house, but I'm doing so mindfully and intentionally, focusing on doing a few things each day and doing them well rather than rushing to get everything done in a small time frame. I've definitely fallen victim to that in the past, trying to get as many things done in a short amount of time as I possibly can, but being a new mum has definitely taught me the benefits of slowing down and just taking things one day at a time.
We just got back from rhyme time at the library and I returned a heap of books that we borrowed last week and picked up a new stack that we can read over the next couple of days. I've been loving going to the library and I'm sure Hunter has been loving having some fresh books to read. He's currently asleep at the moment, so I'm going to take advantage of that to have some lunch. I got myself a hazelnut flat white from the cafe at the library. And it is so good. On Saturday night, I meal prepped a heap of pumpkin soup. We had that last night for dinner. It was so good not having to cook because I'd already done it. But there's heaps left over, so I'm going to have some now for lunch. I've created a dinner menu for the week. So tonight we're gonna have these chicken feta and spinach sausage rolls. They're just from Aldi and we've had them before and they're really good. And I'm just going to have a roasted vegetable salad to go along with those.
It is Tuesday and I'm going to start off the day by putting on a load of washing, which is typically one of my first chores each morning. And then I'm going to get breakfast ready for myself and Hunter. He is loving eating food at the moment, and if ever we're sitting at the dining table and we're eating and he's not, it's a problem. So I've got to make sure that he has something yummy for breakfast while I'm eating as well, so that we can both partake in the food adoration process. And then once he goes down for his first nap of the day, I'm going to start on a few jobs, starting off by wiping out his little high chair and wiping down the dining room table.
It's Tuesday morning and Hunter's asleep, but I'm not sure for how much longer. I just had a phone appointment with my accountant and we were doing my tax, but hopefully I will at least get some money back. Oh no, this is one of my favorite outfits of Hunter's, and he was having pumpkin soup the other night and got some little splodges on this sweater, and they have not come out in the wash, so I'm gonna have to give that a spray and hand wash it, and hopefully they will come out that way. Oh gosh darn, trying to keep things clean around here. He's currently asleep, but I'm not sure for how much longer, so I'm gonna get this load of whites hung out and then see whether he wakes up after 30 minutes or whether I'm lucky and I get an hour out of him this morning, which would be beautiful because I wouldn't mind sitting down for a second and maybe having a cuppa or something, but we'll see how we go. Unfortunately, he only went for half an hour, so I have gotten him up, dressed, given him a drink. He's sitting in his car and I'm going to do a smidge of vacuuming, and thankfully he likes the vacuum cleaner, so I'm able to get that done without any fuss, and it's my favourite activity, so maybe that's why he likes it as well. Typically, I like to go out and do something with Hunter every day. So Mondays is our rhyme time at the library. Tuesdays, normally I meet up with a friend or sometimes go visit my parents. But today I just decided to have a really quiet day at home. So obviously we've done a few chores around the house. We've had all our playtime and whatnot. He's currently on his second nap of the day, so I'm finally getting the chance to have that sit down in that cuppa that I was hoping for earlier. And I'm just gonna watch some of Rachel Ottenreith's summer vlog, actually. Even though it's winter here in Australia, it's always fun to see these summer videos and just get excited for the summertime when it comes around, when it's our turn. I'm just gonna have my little cuppa and relax for a minute and just enjoy. You certainly wouldn't come to this channel for culinary inspiration, but this is tonight's dinner. A quick and easy one that's become a steady staple in our weekly routine. Another one of my Aldi finds. I've had absolutely terrible luck keeping plants alive at this house. So my poor hydrangea here, I had to sharply cut back because it had, I think it's called sooty leaf mold, and heaps of the leaves were diseased, but you can see the ones that we've got here are looking pretty good. These ones look a little bit moldy, so I may just need to pull them off, and then hopefully we can come back to life. What I was able to bring back to life is my lime tree that also had like a black sort of mold on the leaves, and the first time I got some washing up liquid and water and washed all of the leaves, but it ended up coming back. So the second time I also washed the stems as well, and it's looking really good. I've got 2 limes on the way here. I'm trying to bring my olive plant back to life. It was in the house, but I've moved it out here to hopefully give it a bit more sunshine and a little bit more happiness. And then I had to cut back all of my mums because they are being annihilated by aphids. I don't know if you can see on the stems there, they've got aphids all over them. So what I'm going to do is, number one, I've got some coffee grounds here which I'm going to mash up and divvy those into all of the pots just for a little bit of nutrient, and they're also apparently good at warding off some bugs, probably not aphids, but what I am going to do is water them with soapy water. So I've got myself some dishwashing liquid. I looked this up online, and apparently the dishwashing liquid in water is just like a good combo for lots of things, mold and also aphids. So I'll give that a crack and see if I can bring them back to life as well.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
Growing up, I never really saw myself as being a stay-at-home mum or a homemaker. I always envisioned that I was going to be a working mum, not necessarily like that I had ambitions to climb the corporate ladder, but I've always just been someone who's kind of on the go and didn't really know whether like a life at home with a baby would be something that would be fulfilling for me. And I know from talking to a lot of friends that they have found that personally, that they got maybe a bit bored or restless being at home all day and found that they didn't have like their own thing or sense of identity. And I definitely can get like how that could happen. I feel like definitely for me, having my YouTube channel has provided, well, I consider it a business for a start. So I suppose I am a working mum as well as like a homemaker and a stay-at-home mum of sorts. But it's definitely provided like a sense of purpose. And even though my days do revolve around Hunter and creating like a warm and cozy home for us as a family, I have also been able to be like productive and kind of organized in regards to creating content for you guys that is hopefully uplifting and inspiring to you in some way or another. But I definitely do feel a sense of achievement and purpose, and that I am being fulfilled as being a mum, and that's great. And what I've realized from that is it's totally okay to change your mind. If you have dreams, visions, or aspirations for yourself, and then once you get in those circumstances, you realize maybe you want something different or that path is not for you, it's okay to change your mind. And I feel like these days once you put something like out there for public consumption, particularly, you know, on social media, a big example that I've seen a lot is, you know, people who adopt like a vegan lifestyle, and then slowly decide that they're going to become a vegetarian or like a change of diet or whatever. It seems like the internet is not very forgiving to the fact that we do grow and we do change, and our wants, needs and desires change along with it. So yeah, I guess that's been my journey, that I have really come into my own as a mum, and I'm just loving it. And I'm loving these slow days spent at home with Hunter and being able to develop our own routine, a lot of which it has revolved around the house, but it's also revolved around getting out and meeting new friends and spending some quality time with family. And that has been so beautiful to me, and I just feel like I'm never going to get these early days with him being so young back, and I just need to be as present as I possibly can and just soak them up and enjoy them as much as I can. So that's my little thoughts on homemaking for me and how it's, I guess, brought joy and purpose to my life. But hopefully you have enjoyed these little couple of days at home with me, slow and intentional living and just peaceful homemaking vibes. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. I upload new ones every single week. With that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.